Hey. So, last week I said I was going to record a 4A, and it was a lie. I didn't. I finished recording the voice note and then I went back to bed. And today I found the straight, and today I found some strength, and I thought I'll wake up kind of early and I'll record things. And I have some scripts that I wrote a few months back, but I don't really like them. I don't know. Or I don't feel like acting them. It's easier to write than it is to act. I mean, because I'm not in a super cheery mood. It's not easy to fake being cheerful and playing a girlfriend who's happy. So I've been sitting here facing my computer, skimming through those scripts while resting my cheek on my microphone and thinking I should record those. But instead I started recording and saying this. I actually feel sorry and pretty guilty for wanting to create a space that was a safe space where people could come and find some comfort. And instead I'm just recording my overthinking and my sadness or numbness, really. And I'm sure it will speak to some of you. Probably some of you will listen to this and think, yeah, I felt like that before. And maybe you'll think that I don't have to feel guilty about it. But it's not really what I wanted to do with this channel at first. Although I did felt like I wanted to journal a little bit. I'm not seeing any therapist. I'm sometimes forced to not share too much with my friends. So I did think it would be an interesting exercise or kind of therapeutic to try to talk things out here. But at the same time, I really wanted it to be helpful to cheer people up when they're feeling like this, to help them think about something else when they are in this dark spiral. Hence why it was supposed to be more storytelling and F4A and those kind of thing to entertain, to distract people. And instead I'm spreading my numbness and my heavy thoughts. Although I didn't detail any heavy thoughts just yet, but you know what I mean. Lately, I started a new program of some sort. It's actually something I've already done a few years back. And it's supposed to help me find what I want to do in my life as a job. So I'm filling in some quizzes about what I like to do on my free time, what I'm looking for in a job, what kind of atmosphere I want, what kind of working situation. Do I want to work outside, inside, alone, with a lot of people, with a few people? Do I want to work with my hands more, with my brain more? Do I want to solve problems? Do I want to create something, fix something? All those kind of questions to try and narrow down something that could suit me, fit for me. And, well, it's kind of always the same things that are coming out of those questionnaire. It's always the same list of things. So I was hopeful at first, and then after doing some quiz and stuff, I just felt like I was kind of stuck in this vicious circle where it's always the same thing coming back. Always the same advice, always the same job ideas. And maybe it's a sign that I should try those, that I should follow those advice and just do whatever those questionnaires are telling me to do. But there's part of me that is just tired of reading the same things, being told the same things. Because if I say I like animals and I would like to work with animals, they're going to tell me, well, you could work with a vet and assist a vet. And sure, I could, but I'm realistic and I know that those kind of jobs are high demand, not a lot of availability. I know that it's not possible for me. So then I'm told, well, you could work in a pet store where they sell pets food and supplies and stuff. And sure, I could. But that means the job would be to bring merchandise in the store, greet people, help them find what they want, and just stand around all day. And I've done that before. Didn't really like it. I felt pressure in the morning. The manager commenting on how I would carry things, or I don't know. I feel like I'm unequipped for this world. I'm not made for it. I work differently, and it made me feel like I'm out of place. I'm not sure I'll post this. I don't know why I keep recording. I should probably stop it and erase everything. Lately I've been watching a lot of videos about near-death experiences. And clearly, with my state of mind, it's not an optimistic kind of vibe. It's more like doing research about what would happen if I die. So it kind of shows that I'm not in a good headspace right now, but at the same time, I know that some people actually work like that, survive like that, with this idea that ending it is an option. And it's kind of scary to say it like that. But it's an option that you don't take, right? It's just kind of a way to feel like there's a way out, like you don't feel stuck. It's like a kind of relief to think, okay, if I feel really bad and I feel stuck and everything like that, and I know that there's a way out of this. And so watching those videos is like studying what would happen. And it seems really nice. I mean, it sounds like I'm promoting self-exit. I'm really not. I'm not. Actually, those videos made me weirdly feel better, because people talk about how when you're dying, you're leaving your body and you enter this place where it's full of love and acceptance, and your soul feels huge. And it sounds amazing, but they also make it sound like what we got here, being on Earth, is an experience that we should enjoy. Like it's not everything there is, because once you're out of your body, you realize how little this is. But it's actually like a roller coaster ride. You should enjoy it, and it's not forever, and it's fun, and there's up and down, and it's scary sometimes, but you're lucky to be able to experience it. But it also makes me realize that maybe my soul is great. Like I have a beautiful soul. But I've been unlucky when being sent on earth. Not unlucky. It's not really true. I know people have it worse than me. It's just obvious. I'm really lucky. I have 2 arms, 2 legs. Everything works fine. The issue is my brain. But it's frustrating to think that maybe, I have a beautiful soul that is stuck in this body with this girl who is insecure and who is lost in life and with a chemically unbalanced brain, and I want her to succeed. I want her to be better. I want her to be healthy. I want her to do big things, not big for the world, but big for her. I want her to get out of her comfort zone. I want her to realize that she can do many beautiful things. But I still feel stuck. It's kind of a weird feeling. Anyway, another very random ramble. Every time I'm thinking, I'm not gonna post this. And then if I delete it, I feel like I'm losing something, like it's a waste of my time and that maybe it wasn't that bad of a recording. But at the same time, there's no sense to this. Like, I mean, I didn't start this recording thing. Like, there's no main subject. Like, I'm thinking in a YouTube way, how am I gonna title this? What kind of thumbnails am I gonna get to this? It's like, thoughts on life again? How many? And so dumb. And I'm editing this, of course, because when you listen to this, it's not, it's not in the proper order, it's not making sense. It's like a dementia patient talking nonsense and getting from one subject to another without making much sense, but there's no super long silence. When in reality, if I were not to edit it, there would be super long silence in between my thoughts. Because as random as it is, I try to think before I speak, sort of. I feel like this could be a 4 a.m. sleep deprived conversation type of thing. You know, those you have when you're like having a sleepover of some kind and it's night and you're lying down in the dark with your friends and you're talking about weirdly deep subject. I don't know if you've had those. I feel like it's a worldwide type of experience, but maybe I'm wrong. maybe I shouldn't edit it. Actually, maybe I should leave all those long silence in between. It'd be like, experience what it's like in my brain. And then I would lose 100 subscribers. Yeah. I think I'm gonna clean my apartment. Maybe I'll shake things up a little bit. Maybe I'll bring some kind of energy because I'll be moving my body and everything, and maybe after that I'll have like some kind of, I don't know, power to record something more cheerful and fun and upbeat. But it's 10 a.m. as I'm recording this, so, and it's a Sunday, so I'm not gonna vacuum my apartment too early. Don't want to bother the neighbors. That's how wonderful and entertaining my life is. That would be the most boring TV show. Just me sitting on my couch, staring at the wall, waiting for it to be like 11 to vacuum my apartment. Anyway, I'm leaving this as it is because I feel like it, and it's my YouTube channel and I do what I want, and when I don't want to do something, I don't do it. I'm such a badass. Anyway, I say anyway and like a lot. It's really annoying. And sometimes when I edit things, I delete those to try and make it sound more just better. Because it's annoying to hear someone saying like anyway. I say also so yeah is something I say a lot. I lack a vocabulary and I don't speak English that often, so less practice makes it that I use the same vocabulary over and over again. And I'm sorry about that. It's not the nicest thing to listen to. It's frustrating actually, because sometimes I know that I know many words and I know that I want to say things that are more complicated, more intricate. Is that a word? I think it is. But every time I am just posing and I end up using a basic word. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I'm gonna go. I'll do better next time. Maybe talk about something that makes sense. Maybe something with an actual guideline, like a. I don't know. I know nothing. If you stick around to listen to this nonsense all the way, thank you. And also, why? Why are you still listening to this? I'm really thankful to have you, and you know. No, you don't, because I don't even know myself what I want to say. Take care. I love you. And yep, that's it. Bye. I'm so tired of myself. Sorry. Bye. I love you. I'll do better next week. I say that every week, but well, you know. That's how it is. Love you.